Hey, this is Mark Moore, aka Tuxedo Mark, at various places on the internet. It's 12 p.m. according to a computer clock on Thursday, April 23rd, 2015, and this is my review of original Sailor Moon anime episode number 44, Usagi's Awakening, A Message from the Distant Past. This episode originally aired in Japan on February 13, 1993. It's interesting, in the upcoming episode preview, they say, in the name of the moon. Well, Usagi says that, and then all of them say, we'll punish you. Okay. There's a pre-title scene. Basically, Luna comes into Usagi's room and says that Minako has located the entrance to Dark Kingdom. Okay, the entrance to the Dark Kingdom. Like, as in just one? They go into a store. I don't think it's the arcade. I think it's something else. They go in there and they find an entrance, like behind a wall or a door or something. It's so weird. It might be a trap. It probably is a trap. Actually, I think it was Kunzite's doing. He's gonna send them into some kind of other dimension or something once they get in there. Anyway, while they're there, Kunzai's trying to send them there, and then the Moonstick does something, and it sends them through this weird vortex. So all five girls are just flying through this weird space or whatever. And Luna and Artemis, meanwhile, run around, and they actually come out of the real entrance to Dark Kingdom. They come across it. It's in the Arctic Circle. I think it's called Deep Point or something like that. Or, no, D Point. Okay. So, yeah. I should actually remember this from Great Guardian Sailor Moon Crystal. But, anyway. So there's... Meanwhile, the girls meet... like a projection of Queen Serenity, Princess Serenity's mother from the Moon Kingdom during Silver Millennium. She says she's the incarnation of the Moon Goddess Selene. Okay, so she goes into the whole thing about, Serenity's love for Endymion, that she likes him and he's a prince of the earth, but he warns her that a sorceress named Beryl is possessed by this evil energy called Metalia, and using the energy to conquer Earth, she wants to rule both the Earth and the Moon. So she gets the people of the Earth, I guess she gets the people of the Earth to attack the Moon, or maybe she just does it herself, I don't remember, but there was a ball on the Moon, and the attack happens, like, during the ball. We see Luna and Artemis running in to warn them of the attack. We find out that the other four girls were all Sailor Senshi back during Silver Millennium. And they do all four of their attacks one at a time. It doesn't combine or nothing, but it goes into Metalia and does absolutely nothing. So yeah. We also see all four Dark Kingdom generals together, which is neat. And also Beryl declares this the beginning of the Dark Kingdom. She wants Endymion to join her and rule with her, but he declines, obviously. And Serenity's killed, and Queen Serenity uses moon healing escalation. She uses like the full power of the moon crystal, of the silver crystal, against Luna's advisement, or maybe it was Artemis. I think it was Luna. But anyway, it drains all of her power and she dies, but she uses all of her power. She seals away Beryl and Metalia, and I guess the Dark Kingdom generals too. And she she sends like the entire Moon Kingdom to be reincarnated on the Earth. She doesn't specifically say that. She mentions just the girls and that they're gonna be Serenity's guardians, and she mentions, and Serenity and Endymion as well. They're the only ones that are very clearly seen in those bubbles. They're like in suspended animation or something, and they're being sent to the Earth. And then she sends Luna, she increases Luna and Artemis in some capsules and puts them into cold sleep. I guess like cryogenically frozen, I'm not sure. I guess to wake up whenever the others are reincarnated. Why she doesn't just have them reincarnated? I don't know. But whatever. So, here's the thing. She doesn't specifically say she's reincarnating the entire Moon Kingdom on the Earth, but there are way more bubbles with way more people being carried to Earth than just Serenity and her guardians and Endymion. In fact, during the one shot when Serenity and Endymion are floating in the bubbles, behind them and between them, you can see this one girl with like almost like aquamarine hair and like kind of an aquamarine outfit. Is that Sailor Neptune? I mean, it doesn't logically, I mean, from a production standpoint, it couldn't be, because I don't think Naoko had even conceived of Sailor Neptune by the time that this episode was animated, but it's like, it would make perfect sense that she would be there on the moon. I don't know. Tell me what you think about that. Anyway, Kunzite attacks Sailor Moon with his blades. Oh, by the way, they're finally released, and they have regained their full memories. He attacks Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon just deflects it back at him with her moon stick, and she kills him with his own weapons. He cries out to Zoisite, whose soul is in limbo, according to him, that he will be joining him soon. And he says that he loves him and stuff like that, and Kunzite dies. Luna and Artemis show up, and Luna, they marvel at Sailor Moon's power. Usagi picks her up and asks if she's okay, and Luna says yes, and she's like, Usagi, or no, Sailor Moon, or no, you're Serenity, aren't you? She's still dressed as Sailor Moon, but it's kind of significant that Luna addresses her as Serenity. And she informs them of the entrance to Dark Kingdom at D Point in the Arctic Circle, and she says they have to get there as soon as possible before like the sunspots get worse. Yeah, there are sunspots going on, which is like the same thing, according to Artemis, that happened right before the Moon Kingdom was destroyed. So, yeah. So they make the big speech and that they're gonna punish them, and so they're off to the final adventure. This episode leads directly into a two-part season finale. The big battles. We're coming at it right now. So, yeah, this episode was really good. Mamoru doesn't appear in the present time. And, come to think of it, I don't think Beryl and Natalia appear in the present time either. But we see them all in flashback. So yeah, this episode's very important, and you could almost consider it an unofficial part 0 of the season finale. But anyway, so that's it. See you for the two-part season finale coming up next. It's 12:10 p.m. and that's it. Thanks for watching.